First off, I'd like to say that this video might be a bit blurry compared to my other ones. This is the only footage I have of Floor 7, and it was recorded on my backup program as I didn't expect to win. The quality gets much better around the second phase, so bear with me until then. Anyways, today I'll go in depth of how to beat each stage of Necron, and how you can do it without having super high Catacombs levels. My team was averaging around level 25 or 26, which is plenty if you have good gear. If you are new to the channel, drop me a sub. I'll be covering tons of Floor 7 info, so subscribe to be the first to know what items are best and new strats we discover. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first tip I have, and this is the most important out of anything, is to be in a voice chat with your teammates. It makes the fight way easier and allows you to have better coordination and quickly correct mistakes before it's too late. Starting off with Phase 1. There are 2 crystals located on the top of the map. You must collect the crystals and place them on the 2 pedestals located on the left and right side of the main room. You can parkour your way up using the obstacles on the back left and back right of the coal conveyor belts. Make sure to defeat the wither skeletons so they don't knock you off. You can use a dwarf turtle shellmet pet item to prevent most knockback from enemies. Then, drag Necron onto the red beam of the conveyor belt. You can get some free hits early right here to make the last phase a tiny bit easier. When Phase 2 starts, the ground will open up underneath you, revealing tilted towers from Fortnite. While being carried down, shoot area of effect weapons like the Spirit Scepter and Midas Staff down at the pit of wither skeletons. The most important thing here is don't stop moving. Run around and avoid the middle while clearing all of the wither skeletons out. Once this is under control, you can have some of your teammates go to each corner of the map and defeat the enemies there. Then have one person stay on a colored corner and step on the glass to raise and lower the massive stone pillars hanging from the ceiling. Trick Necron into getting crushed by each of the 3 pillars, not the red one. And after he gets crushed, run for your life. He gets mad and shoots a lot of skulls, slaying you almost instantly. Once you have crushed him with each of the 3 pillars, hop into the hole left in the red pillar. The third phase is by far the hardest, and requires planning ahead of time in order to even stand a chance of winning. The best way I can describe this phase is Dream's Minecraft Manhunt, but every few seconds he needs to complete a random task from Among Us. Basically, parkour through the different zones and complete mini puzzles. There are usually around 7 different tasks to complete, and one super task, as I'll call it, which is much harder than the others. Tasks can be anything from clicking on a piece of red wool in a chest, and a full-out Simon Says brawl with the developers themselves. The entire time your party is in this phase, Necron is slowly moving forward. Once he catches up to you, you die instantly, so it's critical to do puzzles closest to the entrance first, as you actually cannot go back and do puzzles once Necron passes them. This is the most chaotic and fun part of the boss, and leaves lots of excitement and skill involved to complete it. I'll show a few examples of puzzles throughout the run. As you can see, there are several different rooms in this phase, each more difficult than the last. The rooms will start adding traps in the parkour, more difficult jumps, and more confusing tasks. You'll see in this one I got a task that required me to click on glass panes in order to navigate a simple maze. It's important to note that you cannot be using the Not Enough Updates mod for this floor, as it breaks some of the puzzles. And for those of you with Skyblock add-ons, please disable Ignore Clicks on Item Frames, as one of the puzzle has item frames that need clicking. Most of the puzzles are very self-explanatory, and some are just flipping a lever. There's actually a really good trick here you can use in this phase to get basically anywhere you want in the room. I call it lava boosting, and I'll explain it here. Whenever you touch lava in this boss fight, you become Mario from Super Mario Galaxy and skyrocket off the lava while screaming at the top of your lungs. You can use this as a damage boost to soar to the top of the map quickly and complete a puzzle before Necron takes over, causing you to have the failed run. Another very important item to have on hand are Spirit Leaps, as if someone gets stuck on a puzzle, you want to teleport behind them faster than you can say Enderman and complete the puzzle for them. I cannot stress enough how much coordination and teamwork matter in this phase, as it's all about speed and nothing to do with damage, except for this one last trick for Phase 3. I hope you brought an archer, as they are incredibly useful for this trick. You can have a teammate shoot at Necron, causing him to slow down, buying your teammates valuable time to complete the puzzles. But it's a sacrifice that must be coordinated, as you will have one less person doing puzzles. So, if you have a friend that can't beat tic-tac-toe for the life of them, have them shoot at the boss and buy everyone time in order to complete the puzzles before impending doom approaches. That's just about it for Phase 3. There aren't really any other tips apart from speed is key and take parkour lessons. We have about 15 seconds left of this phase, and I need to fill time here, so it's a great opportunity to plug my auction house, now selling a tier 6 fuming recombobulated liver dagger. Only 62 million coins. Buy it now so I can get a Hyperion sword. No, all sales are final. Items listed as bin are not subject to refunds. Floor 5 completion required to use. We are not liable for misuse, misplace, or loss of the sword. All auction items are subject to a minimum 1% tax from the seller. All contributions to this project will fund the Hyperion sword. Side effects may include, but not are limited to, high damage, greater healing, addiction to Skyblock, loss of coins, rage, and death. This is it. After months of preparation, countless fails, you are ready for the final stage. It's just your team and Necron. No minions, shields, or anything. A true hand-to-hand combat. Everything comes down to this. You start in a huge arena with a ring of stone surrounded by lava and several pillars. With one small platform in the center, after Necron yells at you a bit, he charges at you, blasting wither skulls that deal massive damage. Do your best to attack him as much as possible. I wish I had more advice, but the only real tip I have is just play in third person and do your best to dodge his attacks. Try and stab him from behind with the livid dagger, and keep a close eye on your healer. After some damage, Necron takes cover in the center. This is your chance for archers to use their bows, and anyone else to use ranged weapons to strike him down. Once he leaves the middle, a massive chunk of the map will collapse into lava, so keep a close eye where you step. The lava itself isn't too harmful, unless you get stuffed into a pillar with no escape, but play it safe and you'll be fine. This was an incredible boss fight to do, and took many tries, but after I found a good party, we hopped in a call and did the impossible. We were one of the first teams to ever beat Necron, and that's how. Thanks for watching, and here's the end of the fight. Ball? That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Yes? No way! Did we actually just win? No. Okay.
All this for nothing.
All this for nothing. Wait, did we actually? Oh my god. No way! Let's go! Oh, there's boots in this chest.
I got a sword.
Oh my. And there we have it. That was the Necron fight. A lot of you are going to ask what the boss collection is, so let's run through it now. The first one is Witherblood, which is a reforge. This one is super good. Next is the Golden Necron head. There are the stats. Third is the Wither helmet, and this is of course just going to be the Wither armor. We got our recombobulator, Wither legs, and then the Wither chestplate, which you can see the stats for that right here. And finally is the Diamond Necron head, which is of course going to be really powerful. So that's just about it. Thank you so much for watching my guide, and let the end card roll out.